we got a great show tonight.
We do, actually.
I'm really excited about tonight's show. Amazing guests, a lot of fun stuff, and I wanted to do something kind of interesting, a little different than what we normally do here at the top of the show. I read the newspapers every day to stay up on things so they can cruelly mock and make fun at the top of the show.
Sure.
And lately I've noticed something. I've noticed a phenomenon that you folks at home have probably noticed too. You read a story on the front page of the newspaper, and maybe it doesn't quite make sense, you don't quite get it. And then, in the back of the newspaper, there's a whole different story that sheds a new light on the front page story, and the whole thing kind of connects.
Yeah, and I kind of know what you mean, but...
Right, yeah.
Probably need some... Jeez. Don't have to do much.
Right. They love it when you patronize me.
No, I do kind of...
You're right, Lenny. Someday, you will get a rabbit.
That's right.
No, it's a real phenomenon. I know I sound crazy.
It needs to be illustrated.
Exactly, which is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me home on that one. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You know, and that's why I want to do this. I want to do this story right now. I want to do this little piece at the top of the show. It's a little segment we're going to call "Buried in the Back Pages." I think you're going to like this. There's the. Whenever I touch it, it goes away. I've never understood that. All right. Now, here's a great example of what I'm talking about. When you see this, you'll understand. A big front page story in a Michigan newspaper recently said, dozens more species pushed to brink of extinction. But, you know, and you think, huh, what's that all about? But then you check out the back page story, puts it in a whole new light. Take a look at this. Jack Kevorkian enjoys camping trip. You see, that's how it works. Start small, we build. Here's another one. Front page article was in the Los Angeles paper. It says, mysterious white meteorite falls from sky and damages local supermarket. Very strange story. Then you make sense when you check out the story on the last page. Look at this. Gary Busey loses front tooth while hang gliding. Now everything, it's called synchronicity. Here's a perfect example from the front page story in the New York Times. Take a look at this. Strange coincidence. Millions of Americans shout no at the same time. You think that's a really weird headline.
That is weird.
But the explanation for this is in this seemingly unrelated back page story. Nathan Lane reveals he's gay. You understand?
Yeah.
Here's one from the Los Angeles Times. Take a look at this. Contaminated drinking water linked to brain damage. Really interesting, right? And then later on in the paper, I saw this article that explained everything. Celebrity recipes, Pauly Shore's tap water punch. It's a great story. Here's one from the San Diego Examiner. Take a look at this. Shuttle astronauts complain of blinding glare. Kind of strange, right? But then buried in the back pages, we saw this story. Conan O'Brien vacationing in Mexico, which, so that one you like, huh? Here's a front page story. This is interesting. It says, Jewel album sales soaring, right? And then here's the back page story that I think kind of sheds light on that. Study, men like breasts, which, they do, you know.
That is news.
I've done my own study, yeah. I'm out here every night, folks. The Daily News in New York ran this story recently. NYPD intensifies search for Times Square flasher. And then buried in the back pages was this story. Weinberg changes mind, agrees to hit road with Springsteen. And then finally, there's this one. Get the car started, Andy. This one from the LA Times. Hundreds of homes destroyed in massive mudslide. Right? And then here's the back page story that explains the whole thing. Pavarotti visits local Taco Bell.
Oh, I was supposed to start the car.
You idiot!
I forgot.
All right. Amazing show tonight. Big show tonight.
Very good show.
When we come back, believe it or not, Gwyneth Paltrow is going to be joining us.